Alright, what's up YouTube? We're going to try to take this thing out for a ride today out on the road. We got a road we're going to take it to that's a nice back road. Sometimes we go longboarding there and stuff. So we're going to try to pop this thing in the back of the Durango. Hopefully it'll fit. Alright, so here it is. Now we just got to put the front tire back on and it should be good to go. Okay, so overall this thing actually worked pretty well, but the chain kept flying off, so we didn't really ride it for very long. Probably going to take a couple lengths out of the chain because there wasn't enough tension on it, I think. Alright, so got those 2 links out of the chain. You can see the spring is stretched way more out now. My biggest concern is that it's going to rub down here if we leave it like that. So we could also adjust the spring, put those 2 links back on, or do something differently. But yeah, that chain is crazy tight now, so hopefully we can leave it at that. I'll probably try to rip it around the yard quick and see how it does. So 2 links was too much, made the whole thing super hard to even move. So what we're going to do is add those 2 links back into the chain. The problem is you can only take 2 at a time. And then we're going to try to move this spring a little bit so there's more tension on it, hopefully, so the chain doesn't come off, but it'll still keep more tension. It'll keep more tension on it so it doesn't come off, but it won't be too much tension to where it just locks up the whole thing. Got the chain back together, and Patrick's fighting this spring pretty hard. Drill that out and exercise with the step bit. It'll make it easier to go in there, wherever it is. Alright, we got this shit back together. I don't think it really made any difference at all, but I'm gonna try to ride it down the sidewalk quick and see if it does anything. So we took this thing out for some rides yesterday. Worked pretty well. We got this chain a little tighter so that it's better, it didn't slip off again. And we got a bigger pulley here today. So this pulley is still spinning quite freely. When we try to drive it, it takes a long time to get up to speed because this is just spinning faster than it's spinning the belt. It's not getting a good enough hold, so I figured if I got a bigger pulley, there's more surface area on this, and it would be able to grip the belt better. Okay, so the belt and the chain are off. Now I just have to remove this pulley. Now I get this one on. Son of a bitch. I ordered the wrong size pulley. I got the wrong size shaft. Okay, so since this pulley is the wrong size bore, we're going to try to go through it with a step bit to 3/4, and then we're going to try to do the same thing on each side and see how we do. May or may not work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't really matter. These are pretty cheap, so I can get a new one, but I'd rather just try to make this one work if I can. Okay, so I drilled this thing out with a step bit. Drilled it out on both sides. So technically it should go in there right now. Okay, so the wheel with the belt on it runs into this pulley. Okay, so overall the bigger pulley was definitely worked pretty well. The problem was, since we drilled it out, we didn't get it perfectly straight, so it wobbles a lot and it just burns this belt. Smoke just pours off of it. So ordered a pulley with the right size bore. That'll be in a couple days. Then this thing should be pretty much all set to just drive around whenever. With this pulley, I was able to, drive around the lawn and get up the driveway without an issue. But then we had to change this out too because our sprocket got broken, so we put this gear, which is a little bit bigger, and then it struggled a little bit. Once we get that other pulley, so this thing will be pretty much all done.
Oh, he made it this time.